They say in every cloud there's a silver lining, and this very dark COVID-19 cloud had the surprising impact of helping two families who had no idea they were related connect. Jim Murray explains how it happened.
These neighbors have not only become good friends during the pandemic, they've also found out they're family. Chettle Newton and his wife and son moved onto the block in La Crescenta, California just a few months ago, not knowing the COVID-19 pandemic was about to blanket the world. As they got to know their neighbors from a social distance, they learned that they shared Norwegian heritage with their neighbors, Eric and Jen Strom. How did the topic of where you came from even come up?
We all have Norwegian background in some way, shape, or form, so that's how we had originally started talking about it. I was looking for some of my husband's relatives from this island that I couldn't find, and I had mentioned that to them.
We're supposedly from this small island called Newton, but we were spelling it an English-style Newton, N-E-W-T-O-N, and then they joked, oh, wouldn't it be funny, I'm from Newton. Wouldn't that be funny if it was the same place?
When Eric mentioned it, kind of, Newton sounds familiar, I'm like, no, it's not, because this place is just so small, it's just never going to happen.
Chettle comes from a small island in Norway called Newton, population just 30 people. It just happens to be the same last name as Chettle's, as in Newton. What are the odds? But that wasn't the only connection. The two men who lived just 4 houses apart from each other were shocked to learn that their families were not only from the same island 5,000 miles away, they also share the same great-great-grandfather, making them cousins.
If we hadn't have moved here, I don't think we would have met.
Now the cousins are looking forward to another milestone, that first hug once the lockdown is lifted.
Cheers!
Cheers, my darlings!
Might be surprised what you learn when you meet your neighbors.